I really enjoy analyzing the show, Switched at Birth. I do the cultural analysis. I see, signs and the progression of it. And this is my own view, my own opinion. I just want everyone to know. It's kind of like the disclaimer. No one really pays me, or I'm volunteering my time to do this. Maybe you don't like what I have to say. Maybe I'm saying things that you don't like. But, that's really my point. It's about the show and the storyline. I just really want to focus on signing and then the cultural analysis, and if you're catching everything that I think is correct. Like the deaf school and everything like that. We can discuss that, why things would be wrong or not wrong. But I hope you enjoy, this time. So, here we go. Hey guys, I'm back. Season 3, Episode 1. Last Monday night, I watched it. The entire thing. I saw things pop up, cultural analysis, some sign differences. And each thing will now have a closed caption, so it will be perfect. Opening scene, when Daphne, and I noticed, some of you guys, caught the light. It's really interesting to see that. When Bay says everyone's always welcome, at the school, that's called, I don't really see the sign for for that to show up. But, really? Again, when Emmett was talking, I really don't like that. Or I don't mind. The English, the hand shape was wrong. And I've never seen that sign before, so. In the classroom, there's a hearing teacher in a deaf classroom, sitting and interpreting. It shows, how mainstream schools work. But I thought it was really nice. So I still, myself, when they sign, I heard and they're pointing to their ear. It's, believe it or not, we sign it like you're seeing something because we hear with our eyes. But what are we gonna do? So I think that's kind of funny. If you hear, like you really heard it, really? In Melanie's office, there was a doll. I thought it was kind of cool. But I don't know. When Bay signed thank you, and the last one was thank you. A lot of hearing people, would learn it wrong and would do the wrong placement of the hand. And you have to be really careful when you're signing it. You can sign, something that's not really appropriate. So the word authenticate, I've never seen that word before in that detail. When they were speaking, it wasn't clear. but it was perfect how they explained it. When the comment, they said dumbass, they're talking about, not the deaf community, but the hearing people. Everyone is a dumbass at some point in their life, right? The community clinic, and I've seen the sign for hospital. Even you can change it to different classifier with the C. But I'm curious on, I like using the H still and finger spelling the word clinic. When two of them were sitting together, the teacher didn't really notice what time it was. When you turn your voices off and raise your hand and then speak, that time it was finished. How often do they see people really like gesturing like that? I thought it was kind of cool. So when the boss was talking, I was kind of confused about the word choices that they were used. And you can tell like the man, like different accent. Oh, I am deaf was the explanation of that. Like deaf people can't really notice an accent because they can't hear. So letting the dust settle, it can be done in a couple different ways. I thought it was interesting to see it like this, and kind of how it would like dissolve and like kind of settle down something. It was fine. I don't know why they signed that, but it was showing showing the bus driver, he can become very positive, and it was nice. So the word GIMP is a really offensive word. I was in the car with, Deaf Funny, and they thought GIMP was an offensive word, but I don't know. So when the cameraman is shooting some of the scenes, they aren't really actually even seem like they're worried about what's getting signed because they're very zoomed in and missing all the signing. It'd be better if they zoomed out. So, in an emergency, a mainstream school, so like a normal school, would use alarm systems, but in this they use the lighting, the flashing lights. So Melanie was doing a list about like the new boss and the new uniform and where to practice. I really liked that. It was clear. When they said the word field hockey, the sport, is the first time I've ever seen that. That's kind of like grass hockey. It doesn't really conceptually make sense. I was signing it like this as field hockey, not using the grass sign. It was a little awkward. Kind of lost my intention. So the word desperate. You like must do something. It's a need. You sign it like this. So like Travis signed this like that. I thought it was a perfect, conceptually accurate way that they signed this about I'll make this work. Yeah. It was a really good job on how they, the signs that they picked. So that was my culture analysis for this week, for season 3, episode 1. I'll do more analysis as we go. Have a great day.